gonna, and I say we, as an ACC coaches, are gonna miss him in a big way. I got to know Mike when I was at Louisville, and we played in the Big East where they never called any fouls. So just so you know that. And a great story about him. We were, I don't know if it was our championship year or our Final Four year. We played him. I think it was 4 or 5 overtimes. And we're over there going crazy, like we're pissed off that it's going to overtime. And Mike Bray's just looking down at us, laughing his ass off, like he's happy, come on guys, and all that other stuff. And then I said, man, that's my type of guy. And so he's been great in the meetings. He's done a lot for college basketball. He's done a lot for Notre Dame. He's done a lot for ACC, and hopefully he's getting the chance to go out on his own. So I'm just proud of him. As far as the game goes, man, I've been worried about this game for 2 days since we played Carolina. And the reason being is they're really good, and they can shoot the basketball. And, you know, I try to get our guys not to play the record, but play the team. And when you look at them, they got veteran guys that can make shots. Unfortunately, it just hadn't worked out for them as far as wins and losses. But they're capable of beating anybody on any given night, especially if they can get hot. I thought we did a good job of, in the second half, you know, extending our defense, getting after them a little bit. I thought Jaquil Joyner was really, really good down the stretch. When you look at Taquavion Smith, he wasn't Taquavion Smith tonight, but I thought he did some good stuff, made some free throws, and, you know, I was glad that he made the decision to play. You know, because there was a moment that if he didn't tell me he wanted to play, I wasn't going to play him. But I thought he fought through some soreness and, you know, had a chance to, you know, practice yesterday and obviously came out and competed. Proud of our guys. Didn't know this until Craig told me 2 turnovers is we tied a school record, so that's pretty good for us. So, questions?
When did you find out that Quavion was going to play? When did he say, I'm ready to coach?
So, Chip, probably about 4 o'clock at practice when he knocked down 2 threes. It's like, yeah, he's ready. He's going to be fine. Yeah, he's going to be fine. I think about 4 o'clock.
Kevin, the first time you touched the ball tonight, you got the steal, dribbled the length of the floor and attacked the rim, and boom, he's down on the floor again. Did you hold your breath till he got up this time?
No. I mean, he only knows one speed, and the kid's going to play hard, and I never worried about him going to the hole again, and, you know, I knew he would play the way he played. You know, I did think he settled a little bit too much for threes, but probably if I got popped a little bit like that, I would take more threes also.
You had pretty good, you struggled at first against the zone, then had some more success when you kind of went small and used Breon in that, both on defense and then kind of to help the ball handling. What was kind of, how long did it take you to be like, all right, this is the lineup we're going to use, and kind of just put 4 guys around DJ?
Yeah, you know, I didn't think our forwards played well today. I thought Ernest had moments. I didn't think Greg had a great game. And so we decided kind of to go small. It's, you know, when you're playing against a zone, you know, you need kind of a Jericho Helms guy who can pick and pop, or a Jack Clark. And so it kind of changes us a little bit. So we wanted to get DJ into the middle of the zone, who's a great passer. But somehow he fell in love with the little jump shot. And so we kind of had to go small just to get him to the baseline where he could work a little bit.
Jaquil Joyner was a leader coming into this program, but just watching him on the floor tonight, watching him almost direct traffic, this seems really impressive. Just how much more confidence does that give you when he's out there being able to do that?
I thought he was really, really good leadership and as a player. I thought he made one dumb play. Anybody know what that was?
Just lay it up.
Just lay the ball up. I just wanted to basket. But he's been great. You know, he typically hasn't received my stare down until tonight because he's been so good. But, man, I was really mad at him at that point. Like, as a veteran guy, that basket's got to go. If you're going to dunk it, dunk it. If you're going to lay it up, I just wanted 2 points. That being said, he's been so important to our program, you know, our quarterback of sorts that can, you know, command respect on and off the court. And I've said this all along, he's been really good for T.
He might have missed the layup, too.
Could have, but I would like to see him try it.
What do you and Bray obviously had a brief moment in the handshake line there. What do you say to a coach? I mean, obviously you said to us kind of what you feel, but what do you say to like a colleague in that moment?
Well, first of all, I texted him right when I heard that he was going to retire. And he won't mind me saying this because I usually don't share text, but he's so cool. He's like, thank you, Kay. I love your team. See you Tuesday. I might be drunk at the game, though. Now, he wasn't drunk at the game, just so everybody knows that. So I first thing I looked at him was like, man, are you drunk? And he's like, and he just laughed. But no, I just told him, look, congratulations. Enjoy your time. Sometimes when people go in retirement as a coach, people always think it's something else behind it. And the guy's done a great job. He's coached for a long time, and now he can enjoy life.
Kevin, you've gotten contributions from Greg and from Evie and LJ, and tonight is Breon. Does it kind of feel like sometimes whatever button you push seems to be the right one?
Well, I'm so proud of Breon, and what we've talked about is that when your opportunity comes, take advantage of it. And it won't show up on the stat sheet. I thought he played really good defense. I thought he made 2 really big free throws down the stretch. But he's been the most positive kid that we've had in our program, and he stayed ready. And so he's starting to come along. He's had a day of really good practice, and he played well in the game. So hopefully we can continue to develop those guys so we can have a lot more scoring coming off the bench.
Coach, one player that ball kind of flew under the radar tonight and kind of has went under the radar all season has been Casey Morcell. And just how impressed were you with his improvement from last season to where he's at right now?
Yeah, the ESPN guys asked me, the ACC Network guys asked me today, and you wouldn't, because of his numbers last year, you wouldn't think they were career numbers, which they were from Virginia the way he played. But he's doubled his average, and he's doubled his rebounding, and he's starting to play well. And so I'm proud of him. It took a little longer to adjust to our system, but he's starting to play really good basketball, and he's been good all year long.
What was your conversation with him at halftime? It looked like, he had zeros across the stat sheet, wasn't having an impact on the game, but he came out and had a totally different game in the second half.
I yelled at him. I did. I yelled at him. Because I thought his defense was lacking because he wasn't scoring the ball. So I yelled at him. Now, he wasn't the only one I yelled at, but I did yell at him. Did you get a haircut? You get a haircut?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you look good, man. Pretty damn impressive. I like it. Let me see the back. Oh, that's good. Damn. I was like, Craig, who's this new guy right here sitting over there?
He's a regular chick magnet.
Joker look good. You got a date?
Unfortunately not, Tim.
All right. But you look good, though. I can tell you that now.
I appreciate that.
All right. All right.
On that note,
I think it's over there, guys. He does look good, though.
as good as he can.